Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Maggie. Today I have an empties video, which are some of my favorite videos to make, to watch. I go walking on a trail near my house for, I don't know, half hour, 45 minutes, a couple times a week. And I love to listen to empties videos while I'm, walking on the trail, because you don't actually have to see the screen. I just like to hear, the reviews. So anyway, I am filming my empties every other month this year because I have some months, pretty much I have 1 month that's really sparse, and then the next month I finish a ton of stuff. And that's just how, I don't know, that's the cycle I'm in. That's how it works. So I am doing them every other month, so it's time to do another empties. And I always start with the makeup products, and then I have a bag that I go through that is just random. So let's go ahead and jump into the makeup. All right, so for makeup, I finished up 4 products this past 2 months, which I'm really excited about. The first one here is a primer. So this is from I Heart Revolution. It's a Strawberry Whip Pore Blurring Primer with vitamin C and E. Looks a little something like that. I actually felt like this, I really liked it, didn't like it, and then I liked it again at the end. Do you guys ever have that happen? So I got this to kind of try to fill a void in my collection. I wanted a primer that I could use pretty much every day. And this is really nice in the not summer months. I have oily skin, and this definitely has a little bit of a silicone slip, not as much as others, but this is something that now that it's warmer, my skin is getting oilier, and this is not helping with the oil control. So in the summer, I definitely need a mattifying primer, but the rest of the year, I can kind of get away with something like this. I do think it blurred my pores pretty nicely at first anyway. I specifically like to wear, I don't wear foundation most days. I usually will use a pore blurring primer and then concealer where I need it. And that's my base. I feel like it's just really natural, but the pore blurring definitely makes it look, your skin is a little enhanced. So I liked this. It does have a little bit of a tint to it, which if you're fair like I am, this would only really work for you in the summertime. But if you're not as fair as I am usually in the winter, then this probably is not a problem for you. So it was okay. I don't know if I'd repurchase it, but it's on my radar that if I ever needed a quick primer and this was here, I knew I liked it enough, Okay, I also have a foundation. This is from Cover FX. It's the Power Play Foundation in the shade N10. This is my winter shade. I had this foundation before COVID. And I know that because I used to travel with this all the time when I traveled for work at my old job. And it was really nice, but then I started working from home and I stopped wearing foundation. I used to wear foundation, every day because I'd be in front of my customers, in person, and it was just different, and so anyway, I made it my goal to finish this up because it's been in my collection for a while, and I finally did. I don't know if I'd repurchase this or not right away. I mean, it's okay. It definitely is oily skin friendly, but sometimes I feel it's a little hard to blend. It almost holds and sticks to areas, and it's hard for me to actually move it around. And that could be the primer. It could be a lot of things, but yeah, this was okay, and that's how I feel about it. I have an oldie but a goodie, a lip liner. This is from Jordana, who is no longer in business. This is the Easy Liner for Lips in the shade Tawny. I love this shade. This is a perfect fall neutral berry type shade. I liked it because it was retractable, and I would use this to line my lips as well as fill them in. This was in my Project Pan, which if you don't know I'm doing a Project Pan, I will link up here, down below, all that good stuff. But this is nice. You can't get any more, so, it is what it is. There's plenty of other brands that will make a shade like that. Don't get me wrong. It's very, dupeable. And then lastly, I have my latest mascara. So I switch out my mascaras each quarter so that I know that I've only used them for 3 months. I can switch them out earlier, if they stop performing well, but that's how I keep track of my mascaras. So the last quarter, I've been using the CoverGirl Exhibitionist Uncensored. I actually prefer the regular CoverGirl Exhibitionist in the silver tube, but I wanted to try this. It's okay. I think the thing that I struggle with is the brush on here, which it's a natural bristle brush, which I like. I prefer natural bristles. The problem with this, and I'm not even sure if I can rotate this so you can see, but there's one side that has spikes longer than the other, but you can't really tell which side it is. So you'd be regularly applying, maybe twisting your hand or like get more product, and then all of a sudden you're stabbing yourself in the eye, and then your mascara is all over the place because, you know, your eye just watered. So that's not my favorite. I feel like this doesn't give as much volume as the other Exhibitionist, which is what I go for. I don't really like lengthening too much because I wear glasses, and that just makes the mascara smudge on my glasses. So I go for volume. But yeah, this was fine. It's not like the worst mascara I've ever used, but it just isn't my favorite. Okay, those are all of the makeup products. And now I have my bag, which is this old school Sephora VIB sale bag. I got this when I was living in South Dakota, which is where I went to college in South Dakota. And it's just been my empties bag ever since. Like, love that. So let's just go ahead and dive in. I'm not going to go in a particular order. And I have some big bottles at the top. So I have some shampoo and conditioner to talk about. These are the Tresemme Moisture Rich line. I don't like these, but I'm using them because we had them. So originally when the coronavirus pandemic started, like, you know, March of 2020, I moved up to the cabin for 2 weeks. How cute. With my boyfriend. It's his cabin. And I just brought like my own shampoo. Like I brought all my normal stuff. And obviously I stayed longer because the pandemic lasted a lot longer than 2 weeks. And anyway, so he needed shampoo. And so I just went to our local grocery store, and we only have one here. We live in a small town. And this was kind of like what I could find. And his hair would react really well to Moisture Rich. My hair is thin and fine, so it doesn't need like a bunch of moisture. Anyway, he decided he didn't like it, so I got him other shampoo, and they sat in the closet, and then I was like, you know, I'll just use them up. I don't even care, especially now it's the summer. Like, I don't really do and style my hair as often as I do in the winter. All that to say, these are done, but they're not my favorite. So yeah, wouldn't repurchase these. I used to, back in the day, use the keratin line, and I totally had hair loss, which I know is a thing. So I'm probably just going to stay away from Tresemme. I didn't have hair loss with these, to be clear, but there's some weird stuff going on. So we used them up, and I'm so happy. The other conditioner, this is what my boyfriend uses. He uses this Nexus stuff, the Humectress Ultimate Moisture Conditioner. So this is what he uses, and he finished one of these up, and I just repurchased this for him. He uses a different shampoo though, not that shampoo. Okay, anyway, big stuff is out of the way. Let's just grab some items. So quickly, some cotton rounds. I'm not picky. I only use cotton rounds for nail polish remover. I use reusable cotton rounds, and I've used reusable cotton rounds for probably almost like 8, 9 years. I don't even know how long, for my like toners and all that stuff. So this is just for nail polish. So I probably only go through like 2 of these a year maybe. So I just pick up whatever. I do have a toner here though. This is the Body Shop Tea Tree Skin Clearing Mattifying Toner. I used to be head over heels for this. When I had really bad acne in college, this was like my saving grace. I discovered the Tea Tree line, and it totally helped my skin. So every once in a while, I like to pick it up just like for nostalgic purposes. And it was good. In the summertime especially, I have KP on my arms. So I really like the Ordinary Glycolic 7% toner, and I use it on my arms, and then I just like sweep my shoulders and chest as well. And that's pretty much how I use this toner, was on my chest and my like shoulders. I don't really have a problem with acne or like chest acne, but I just feel like it helps keep the area clean. So now I'm just using that Ordinary one, and it does the trick. So I don't feel like I need this, but if you have acne, I would totally recommend this. I used it every night. Even if you don't have face acne or you don't want to use this on your face, using it on your body totally works. There's like a little bit of powder in here that you shake up so it's suspended, and then you put on a cotton round, and I'm telling you, it really, really clears things up. So keep that in the back of your mind. Okay. I have, again, just pulling my favorite, what do you call these? Supplements. This is a probiotic, and it's from American Health, but I can't find this anymore, so I don't know if they're like changing out the packaging or if they're just discontinuing it. So I did have to get a different probiotic for right now. Well, I have one more bottle of this. And then I ordered the Ollie probiotic, which we'll see. I take a probiotic, a vitamin D, and a biotin, like, you know, hair, skin, nail type vitamin every day. That's kind of what works for me. But yeah, these just tasted the best. So we'll see how my adventure goes. Okay, I have a hair cream. This is from Not Your Mother's. This is the Kinky Moves hair defining or curl defining hair cream. So it just kind of looks like this. This was okay. It says it's defrizzing, defines, and detangles. I do have naturally curly hair, as you can see, all this crazy frizz, but I do not like wear it curly all the time. I definitely wear it curly more in the summertime, just with the humidity. It's just not worth battling the blow dryer and, you know, heat tools and all that. So I did just finish this up. I also have now going the Shea Moisture smoothie, whatever, hair smoothie, something like that. It's similar to this. And I prefer that one. I find that that one has better frizz control. So if you have curly hair but you don't have that much frizz, this probably would be great for you. I just didn't think it did enough for my frizz. Like I felt like I had to keep adding either more of this or other product to actually have it at bay. So probably wouldn't repurchase, but it was a good thing to try out. Okay, this is a sunscreen. This is the Sun Bum SPF 70. This is my favorite sunscreen, but when I went to bulk buy our sunscreen for the summer, because we live on a lake, we're on the boat like almost every day, so we wear a lot of sunscreen, and we always start with lotion, and then we'll maybe spray. I mean, we have bottles of the spray, but I prefer the lotion. I think that the spray does not work as well. So anyway, we used this up. I went to go purchase more sunscreen and they were out of Sun Bum, so I just got like the generic whatever sunscreen, and I definitely can tell a difference when you rub it in. This rubs in like a regular lotion. Like it's so smooth, it doesn't leave a white cast, it's not chunky, and like when you go swimming, it doesn't turn like chunky is the only way I can describe it. It doesn't do that. This is awesome. I've never ever burned when I've used this. The other stuff we got it's just not as nice. Like it works, of course, but it's not my favorite. We'll get through it, but then I'm not steering away from Sun Bum lotions again. Okay, I just have a bunch of little stuff, so let me pull this out and then we'll go through it here. Okay, I have a moisturizer. This is from Clean & Clear. I just recently did a best skincare under $20. My favorite skincare, most of my skincare is under $20, so it's just basically me raving about my skincare routine, but check that video out if you're interested. This is my favorite summertime moisturizer. I picked it up last year, used it in the season, put away for winter, and pulled it back out. So this is the Watermelon Gel Moisturizer. I'm not a huge like Clean & Clear fan. This is the only product I'm using from them, but I just love this. So I have repurchased. It does have a slight like watermelon scent, but it doesn't like linger for long. And it's just the perfect gel moisturizer. So if you have combo oily skin, this does offer the hydration you probably want, but without like any sort of slip on your skin. I just love it. So, still using that. And then another skincare product that I love and I'm still using is my Derma E Vitamin C Concentrated Serum. So this is the serum I use every single morning on my skin. And it also has hyaluronic acid in it, which again, oily skin means that I don't like heavy products. So I use this and then I use my sunscreen afterwards as my like moisturizer. And because this has hyaluronic acid, it lets that moisturizing sunscreen go even further into my skin. So I feel hydrated, but it's not a slip on my skin by any means. So anyway, love this. Definitely a repurchase. I've been using this for years and years and years. It's just my favorite. So why, stray? Okay, I have a couple of lotions here. So this one is, there's a story about this, but let me spit out what it's called. This is the Andalou Naturals 1000 Roses Body Lotion, and this is a small size, of course. When I quit my job in April, and I got a new job, whatever. So I had to go into the office to clean out my desk. And I hadn't been to my desk since like February, second week of February of 2020, because I was traveling all the weeks leading up to the shutdown. Anyway, so I got there and I couldn't remember what I had on my desk, so I was kind of excited, like, ooh, how many chapsticks am I going to recover? How many hair ties? Shit like that. Anyway, so this was in there and I totally forgot about it, and I thought, ooh, this might not be good. I smelled it and it smelled fine, so I finished this hand cream, or it's a body lotion, but I use it as a hand cream. It has a beautiful rose scent. I probably wouldn't purchase the full size. I liked it as a hand cream, but I don't think I want that rose scent all over my body. It's a little strong. Like, a little bit on your hands is manageable, but past that, another lotion that I finished up, this was from a hotel that we stayed at, the W, and this is the body cream. I always take their body creams, but I use them as hand creams from hotels because they're the perfect size to just throw in your bag. So I did finish this one up. I did not care for the scent. It smells like baby wipes. Like, ugh, not for me. So I will not be taking this one again, but I did finish this one up. And then another moisturizer. This is from Sol de Janeiro. This is the Coco Cabana cream. I got this as a birthday gift from Sephora last year. So it came with this and the Boom Boom cream, which I am savoring. I love the scent of that. This one, however, here's the thing. I brought this to New Orleans, so I have like a scent memory with it. And this is supposed to be a toasted coconut scent, which I can sort of agree with. It definitely smells more like toasted coconut once you're rubbing it into your skin and it's like warming up and all of that. And I'm totally going to ruin this for some of you. So if you really like this cream, you might want to just skip forward like 20 seconds. But when I smell this on cold, like just out of the container, it smells like buttered popcorn to me. And it just like, ooh, once I figured out what I was smelling, I really struggled to use this. So I just like used it on my feet and went to bed and like got it done with. But once that note hit, I was like, why would I want to put buttered popcorn all over myself? So anyway, will not purchase. I mean, if I got a sample, I would probably muster through it because it's a really nice cream, but yeah. Okay, I have a face mask. This is a sampler size from Bliss. It's the What a Melon Reviving and De-Stressing Overnight Mask. Here's the thing. I'm not so sure about this overnight mask thing, okay, you guys? It's either basically a night cream, okay, or it's so tacky that you can't actually sleep on it. Like, you can't sleep on your pillow, so it's just a moisturizing mask. Like, this whole marketing of overnight mask is BS, but I liked the smell of it. It smelled like watermelon jelly ranchers. And it was moisturizing. I didn't sleep in it. This was like the tackier side. So I would put it on, after being in the sun the next day or whatever, and let my skin soak it up. But I got this in a little kit from Target. They had an amazing deal. So I'm going to keep my eyes open to look out for it this winter. It came with 3 masks, 3 creams. I have one going right here, like good size creams, 3 of these, and 2 half-ounce serums for $20. It was awesome. So I totally hope that they come out with one again and I'll purchase it, but I wouldn't purchase this mask separately. Okay, I have my favorite cleansing balm. This is like one of my most recent favorites and I can't get enough of it. It's from Good Molecules. So last November I bought their favorites kit, whatever it's called, and this was in it and fell in love. I love a cleansing balm, and this is my favorite because it gets down to the thinnest oil. Like, it's just so thin. Whereas I feel like other cleansing balms still kind of have a waxy feel sometimes, or it does get down to like a true oil, but it's just heavier on my skin. So I have repurchased this. They are now at Ulta, which is awesome because then you can use coupons and they have more sales, and you can use your points. Ulta is just the best for beauty purchases. I really try to buy everything there because I love their point system, because their point system turns into money. Hello. So anyway, love this. And they do have a small size as well if you want to try it out before committing to like this size. And this is, how big is this? 2.5 ounces. So pretty good size. Okay, a couple more products. I have this Lush Ultra Balm. This was something I was trying to finish up. It's not that good. It's just like salve. I used it on my cuticles, but I don't really like salve, so it was just kind of a use it and get it out of my life type thing. I have a perfume. This is the Honey Marie Butterfly. It's a roller ball. I've had this for years. I've used up a full full size before, like a 3 ounce. It's a beautiful scent, but it's discontinued. So I finished up the rollerball and moving on with my life. It's okay. And the last thing I have is a pen. I just love using up pens. It's so satisfying. My favorite pen is the Papermate Inkjoy Gel 0.7 with the clicky, you know, that's just the most fun to click it. So I have a whole thing of these on my desk right over there of different colors that I use, you know, throughout the day. So used up a pen. I just, feel so satisfied when I do that. So that is going to be it for my empties. I'm going to have down below linked and listed all of my favorite products. If there's anything in here that I don't recommend, I'm not going to spend the time to link it because I don't think you should check it out. But yeah, that's going to be it for me. I would love to hear from you guys what's going on? How's your summer going? Are you, have any fun plans coming up soon? Or have you done anything really cool so far in June? I'm curious how your summer's going. I have been out on the lake quite a bit and just, enjoying my new job that's full-time remote. I can work out on our patio, which is really fun when, just trying to enjoy the nice weather while we have it. So yeah, that's it for me. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.